Alright, we got facts all Dragon Ball fans need to accept. Let's check it out. Goku does not have Hakai. This guy is right and wrong. Let me explain. So as we know, Goku says destruction and then starts Hakaiing Zamasu. And it's actually working until Zamasu pulls Mai in the way and he has to stop doing the Hakai, which makes it fail. Then we see later on in the manga, Goku says he messed up Beerus' signature move, which is the Hakai. So technically he just has a messed up version of Hakai. Anyway, continuing on, this isn't a good feat, practically scales Goku nowhere, and he's talking about the Infinite Void feat. I disagree. When Goku is shaking the Infinite Void, he's affecting a place with no space or time. A void that isn't bound by dimensions or time altogether means that Goku should have infinite speed because he's moving in a place where time or space doesn't exist. He's also affecting a higher dimensional realm, which is also low multiversal. Anyway, let's get to the next one. Goku overcoming Hit's time skip doesn't give him measurable speed. In the anime, it might, but in the manga, this guy's correct, it doesn't. This doesn't give Goku inaccessible speed. Yeah, whatever, that's fine. Oh boy, One Punch Man fan classic. The highest you can get this feat is universal at absolute highball. No, it isn't. Goku and Beerus don't scale to the Shockwave's destruction from the Battle of God Saga based on the scan on screen. See, this is the dumbest argument of all time. You want to know why? If you actually watch the show, the Elder Kai then realizes his mistake and realizes that Goku and Beerus were canceling out each other's power. So you're wrong. The reason why this is a low multiversal feat is because he's affecting multiple infinite-sized universal structures. Hell is infinite in size, the MML is infinite in size, the Kaio realm is infinite in size, and the living universe is also infinite in size, and so is the afterlife. Another reason why it's low multiversal is because it affected the Kai's realm, which is outside of the living universe. So anyway, you're wrong. Goku absorbs Super Saiyan God into Super Saiyan not base. What? This obviously isn't true because Goku and Vegeta first felt the power of Super Saiyan Blue in their base forms. When Goku and Vegeta were training on Whis' planet and they clashed, they felt the power of Super Saiyan Blue, which is God Ki, and they have it in their base form. Like, what are you talking about? The 12 universes all abide under the same space-time continuum, including all factors that come with that. Timeline. What the fuck is this guy talking about? What proof do you have of that? CC Goku is not canon. Dragon Ball Heroes is completely separate from DB, DBZ, and DBS. That's fine. I don't really care. I also think he's separate. Him being canon, though, I think he's canon to Dragon Ball as a whole, but not canon to Super. You know what I mean? Alright, next up we have, this statement does not work vice versa. Plus, there's no way to prove that there's a 1-to-1 ratio between power and speed, so saying that power equals speed would be wrong. What the fuck is this guy talking about? You're just disagreeing with what the manga says. Nobody gives a shit about your opinion. This fight, which he's talking about, Gogeta Blue versus Broly, is not outerversal because it was stated to be super dimensional. Yeah, I don't give a shit, that's fine. The 12 universes aren't actually universes, but rather regions of space inside a bigger space. What the fuck is this guy talking about? This is complete headcanon. Luckily it says theoretical, but this is a stupid theory and it doesn't make any sense. The entirety of Universe 7 is finite, same for the other universes. This includes the mortal realm, hell, heaven, the other world, all finite places. This guy's lying out his ass. The DB universe is literally stated to be infinite. Infinitely expansive universe of the living world, okay? Then we have another thing where it describes the universe. The endless expansive space wrapped around every celestial body that exists in the living world. What are you talking about? Along with the demon realm. What are we talking about? Along with the living world. What are we talking about? We also have where it talks about a galaxy. Kami in the heavenly realm and the Kaio supervise the galaxies that exist infinitely in all the universe. The sections known as the East, West, and North galaxies. They're infinite. Next up, we have these statements are hyperbole, and that's fine. I only use these statements when Saitama fans talk about infinite power. But also, it could mean that Frieza was destroying the universe over time, and still having infinite power isn't too far-fetched, but yeah, sure, I'll have him have this. Not sure if I talked about this one, but he says this is a mistranslation. No, the fuck it isn't. It says verbatim, it's a world without time or space filled with infinite nothingness. So you're wrong. I know this was a longer type of video, but that's pretty much it. I had to debunk this guy. This is just nonsense and doesn't make any sense. And by the way, if you check this guy's page, of course he's a One Punch Man fan. But anyway, tell me how you guys feel about this in the comments down below.